What's up, YouTube? Other thing, Erod here. Little impromptu going live video. Just wanted to show some books that I recently got. Also, go over some books I'm looking to pare down a submission I'm doing to CGC with the New York Warriors. So I'm trying to figure out exactly which books I'm going to send. We're going to send a standard submission. So I want to send 5 books. I think I got like 10 or so. Hey, Joker, how's it going, brother? How's everything? How you feeling? Everything good, Kurt? So yeah, I'm gonna just I'm trying to pare it down and figure out exactly how many books. I want to send 5. Maybe I'll send 6. Just I've been slabbing a lot of books lately, so I want to see which ones I send out there. But I did pick up a few books. I've been picking up some more of my variants here. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I always wish you best of health. You're a good man. I tell you what, as much as I like talking to you and everything like that, I really got to see what you own on your Instagram page. And it's amazing some of the books that you had. And just all the autographs, because I'm a big autograph collector too. So I was loving the fact that you had like Carrie Fisher autographs and Mark Hamill and all that, because I was doing the same thing. So I have a mini poster, a full poster signed by them. It was a big passion of mine with my kids growing up, So it's awesome. I love seeing that stuff. You have some amazing books too, some really good stuff, some great sketches too. I'm a sketch guy too. I kind of slowed down now, but at one point I was hard and heavy on getting the covers done. And my theme, of course, was Wolverine. So I think I did a video a while back, just showing some of the covers I had there. They're pretty cool, I still enjoy it. I got Ken Lashley to do one at New York Comic Con. Now I'm doing more of the jam pieces and stuff like that. I kind of like that stuff, But went to my LCS and picked up my books for 2 weeks. Kurt, you don't have to do that, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. You are one of the best guys on this community. Always a pleasure talking with you. So you know what? Let's just shoot the shit here for a little bit, because I enjoy talking with you, and I'll see if I get any more viewers. If not, I'll go through this and I just wanted to show everybody what I had. I kind of had to drop off my son at college today, so I always stop up at a shop there when I go drop him off. The weather was crappy up there. He got over a foot of snow, and I think it was 6 degrees outside, and with the wind chill over there, it was 17 below. All right, yeah, Murph is my boy. He's a good man. We might be meeting up with Murph this year for the first time. I'm kind of excited. East Coast Comic Con is coming up again. It's in May, I believe, this year. And there's quite a few guys that want to come out, because George Perez is going to be there, and rumor is Perez is going to end it after this year as far as doing cons and stuff like that. He's not in the best of health. He's no longer doing those quick sketches that he used to do. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice if we get to meet Amazing Murphinator, because he and I talk almost on a daily basis. It's amazing how you could just make friends here, guys that you would never even have known existed. Hey, what's going on? Hello, Comics Bro. How's everything? Yeah, man, it was cold. Kurt, it was so cold when you would use your windshield wiper fluid. It was freezing up instantly. It was freezing up instantly, bro. It was cold, but it didn't stop me from stopping at a shop. I got this little honey hole I found over there, and you always find something in there. Sometimes more than others. When I use that key collector app, I'll use it in there, and I'll always pull couple of things out of that place that I get them for $1 or $2. I'll take those as spec books at $1 or $2 are always a good thing to have. But I did go to my LCS, pick up my books for the week. Actually, the past 2 weeks, so I didn't get a chance to go. and loving some of the covers. And every time I say I'm not going to collect because of the covers, the artwork just pulls me in. It's terrible, but like that's an example. That's Yasmin Putri, and just amazing work they've been doing. Man, that was a. You can't give Brady 2 minutes. First of all, it was Brady, and it's New England and the refs. I mean, did you see that one play, the roughing the passer play? It was terrible, terrible. But the officiating was just terrible yesterday for everything. It was bad, bad. But good football. Hopefully, a good Super Bowl. Should be fun. Should be a lot of fun. I'll tell you what I am liking. I'm liking these a lot. So I'm a fan of his. I'm amazed that he hasn't blown up bigger than he is. He's somebody I would love to see at a con to try and get a commission from. But Phil Noto did this Avengers number 12. It's the Marvel 80th anniversary. I mean, you got to look at this. This is great. It is just really, really, really nice. I love his style. He did these square box ones about 2 years ago. He did a Phoenix one. I love it. He did Phoenix one. He did a Gwen Stacy and MJ. He did some really nice one. But I really like that a lot. Take a look at that. That's pretty cool. That's very cool, actually. Art Germ did that variant cover. I like that Spider-Man. I thought that's pretty cool. It's a nice cover. It's a real nice cover. I like the layout. I just think Frank Miller's day as an artist are kind of done, but that's a pretty cool cover by Frank Miller. If you look at it, it's one of the better ones he's done in a while. And Comics Bro, which one do you love? You love the Frank Miller one or the Art Germ? Oh my God, bro! Oh, the Miller. I like that Miller. That was actually pretty good. That New Orleans game. How bad was that call? Huh, my God. Now I believe I'm correct. Not this year, the year before, I believe this cover was just a poster that Art Germ debuted, because I have one, and I remember it with the cat, and I got it signed by him because I thought initially I thought he was going to do a New York Comic Con exclusive, but it was the poster that was the exclusive. Yeah, those Scorpion ones, I tell you, Scorpion has had a really good year as far as Clayton Crane has done some really good work, and whatchamacallit, Perillo's doing some amazing stuff. Just amazing stuff. It's been a fun read, and I'm liking the covers on that, is this here. You reading this, Joker? This is good stuff, bro. Batman Who Laughs. I'm liking this cover over here. Very, very nice. Very nice cover. Actually, the cover A was actually pretty good, too. Jock did the cover A, and came out really, really nice. Yeah, this is another one of those Phil Noto 80th anniversaries. This is for Venom, but I like that a lot. Love Miles on there, and it's the champions, basically, the modern champions. It's nice. I like it a lot. And then probably my favorite cover of the last week was Ben Oliver. I think that's just love that. Just love that cover. Yeah, exactly, bro. It's a classic. I am so hoping that I get to see Ben Oliver at a con this year, because this book will get signed and slapped. He's done some amazing work this year. he is definitely my pick for one of those up and coming badass artists that starting to get his due. That's just amazing. Look at that. That's beautiful. And dude, I'm buying this strictly for the covers. This is all about collecting covers. You know? But I want this. I want an autographed copy of this. And then my LCS, I put this in my pile. That's Marvel Comics Presents. They're bringing that back. This is the 1 in 25 variant. You've got Wolverine, Captain America, Namor, fighting a horde of looks like Nazis there. So I'll give this a peek. This was actually selling for like $12 to $15 on eBay. I saw the other day. So I get these at cover price, actually 10% off on Comic Day. So it was pretty good. I agree, bro. Every week there's some hot ass cover. They're more if you're a collector. Very few of them retain that Batman 23, the Batgirl 23. That was a big one. I mean, that one will stay hot for a long, long time. And there's been a couple of others. The Archer and Batgirl 13, I think that is right. Some of those covers, but for the most part, it's all about liking the art. I try my thing. I've been doing it for like the last 4 or 5 years. I try and get every artist that I like and I enjoy his work or her work. I try and get a book signed and slabbed by them. So at each con, I'll try and get an autograph and get it slabbed. So what's up, Rags? What's going on, my brother? Hey, Roman Curtis, how are you, bro? I got you. You got my text, right, bro? We'll square up on that. I apologize for that. When I looked at it, I didn't like him. You know what, Rags? I'll go over it real quick, bro. Just some modern stuff that I picked up. The Yasmin Putri for Titans. And then I'm loving these. We were just talking about these. Phil Noto's killing it. That's Avengers 12, the Marvel 80th anniversary. Hey, Pope, what's going on, brother? How's everything? I picked up the Art Germ. I believe everybody was picking that up. Frank Miller Batman. The Art Germ Supergirl. Like that. Batman Who Laughs. That's been good. I've been enjoying that. Another Phil Noto. This is for the Venom issue, but this is Champions covered by Noto for the 80th Marvel's 80th anniversary. Like I said, my favorite cover in a while. That Ben Oliver Catwoman. Just fire. Straight fire. And then the 1 in 25 for Marvel Comics Presents. I was surprised this was selling for like $12 to $15. So I picked those up from my pull from my LCS. And then went up to drop my son off at school today. Hit a shop over there. Nothing spectacular, but a couple books that I needed. Did find this though. Thor number 344, First Malekith. Always a nice book to have. Lost a lot of steam, but there's rumors on the TV series, I believe it is, Malekith being involved in some of it. So we shall see. Yeah, you got to keep one of those, Rags. I'm getting that. I want to get one signed. I want to see Ben Oliver at a con. Hopefully New York. If not New York, maybe Baltimore, because I'm definitely doing Baltimore this year. This year is my year to do Baltimore. I already talked to my son about it. He and I are going to go up and stay overnight. I'm probably going to try and do Friday and Saturday. That way I could do some submissions up there, drop off some books to CGC Direct, and see if I can get them by Saturday. Not get them mailed to me. These are bad. This is pretty nice. The old lady got me this. Wife got me this one here. Show you guys. It's got some original Avengers there. It's not bad, right? Not bad at all. Yeah. We'll hook up, Reg. So definitely. Wobbles, what's going on, brother? yeah, this is my year for cons. I'm gonna hit Baltimore. I'll do New York. I'm doing East Coast. I'm probably doing Big Apple. So, and I want to hit somewhere a little further away. Every year, I just want to start expanding that. So I'm excited. But anyway, I picked up that Malekith there, and I picked this up there. Key Collector was talking about this book here. It's a first appearance of a Coyote Ken. It's a person who trained with the same person who trained Batman in martial arts. So first appearance, it's always a little spec. I'll take it at cover price. Where's Heroes Con at? Yeah, right. You gotta try East Coast. East Coast is really, really good. And I'm sorry, I'm holding up on there. Oh, it's in North Carolina. East Coast last year had Larry Lieber, Joe Sinat, Joe Gilia, Bagley was there, Stalin was there, Roy Thomas was there. I'm just trying to think of who else. They were just, I mean, they got like Sinat. You don't see at a big major con. He comes to these conventions. Larry Lieber comes to these conventions. You know, the old timers. You get to see some of the really good old timers. But pick this up. Up and coming artist that everybody's talking about, Derek Chu, did this cover for Flash. Kind of liking it. Looks like it's one of those digital drawings, but pretty cool. I believe he did a Harley Quinn one too, right? That was getting hot. So I picked that up at cover price there. Found another one of these. Scooped it up because my LCS I was only able to get one of my LCS. Everybody grabbed these. Everybody's specking on it. So picked this up. So love it. Love it. One for the collection, one to get signed. Then the last thing I got there, I just loved this. Alex Ross killed it right here. I love that classic 1960s feel. I mean, she's got the beehive hairdo. Look at Mr. Fantastic's. You know, he's got the skinny tie with the fedora hat. You know, Johnny Storm's still a young man dressed up. I love this. I just thought this was amazing. Bake the Snake, what's going on, brother? So I love this. I had to grab it. I didn't get it at my LCS, but it was just sitting on the shelf. There was the last copy at this other spot I went to today. Got it for cover price. Mine. I had the good fortune of me and Manny NYC were able to get Alex Ross to sign a couple of books this year. We're still waiting for CBCS to take their 9 months to get me my books back because they just drive me crazy, man. They take forever. What else I get here? Oh, yeah. How about this? For me, this book and this book. Best covers so far. My God, this is amazing. Adi Granoff killed it. Djurjevic was doing some great covers for all of these Fantastic Four villains, but Granoff just destroyed it on this book. Oh my God, love it. Love it. I want to get another copy because this is another one I really want to get signed. That's a super nice book. And my man Biggie's, he had 2 copies. When I saw it, I tried to make a deal for it and just gifted me because that's the kind of guy he is. So thank you very much, Enrique. Love this book. Then I got a couple of eBay purchases. And then I just want to show you some books and talk to you guys about, get an opinion from whoever's here. Here's a book that I've been speccing and I've been picking up. If I can get this book for $10 or under, I'm buying it as long as it's in the near mid shape. And I just want to see where it goes because you have to see the prices. Anybody who saw it, once I show you the book, you'll know that. Well, here, let me show you. So this is the book I've been speccing on a lot. First of all, that's a great Sarah Pacelli cover of Miles Unmasking. First print on this book, 9.8, is over $300 right now. It's insane. Matter of fact, let me just pull it up. Let's see. I want to see. Yeah. All right. So last one just sold for. I don't know if you guys can see that. There you go. I don't know if it's backwards, but anyway, Ultimate Fallout 4 last sale in January was $375. The 90-day GPA on that book, and this is just the regular cover, is $352. Best part about it is 99 copies sold. In the last year, it was averaging $273 with 283 copies. I believe I saw there were over 600 copies that was slabbed already on Ultimate Fallout 4. And that's just the regular issue number 1. That used to be a $4, $3 book in the bag all day long. Not even talking about the variant. Let's see if I see it right here. Yeah, the variant is insane. The last sale on the variant was $2,000, and the 90-day it's averaging $1,941. 10 copies have sold in the last 90 days. In the last year, 17 copies. So it's the book. 9.0 on that. Let me take a look. Let me take a look on this. Hold on a second. Sorry, I just lost you guys in the chat there. Yeah, that variant is tough. And you know what's funny? If you go back, check out Archangel's older videos. He was finding those at Five Below. I think he found like 4 of them in the bags for $4. The variant, the 1 in 25 Jajervik variants. You're looking for the already 9.8. You know what the deal with is though, Regs? And you're right, because those bags, I had to press them out 3 times to get. I have 2 of them graded. I have one's a 9.8 and one's a 9.6. Both of them were signed and remarked by Sarah Pacelli, so they came out pretty good. Let's take a look at this 9.0. Last 9.0 sold for $100 for a 9.0. That's crazy. So, it makes you sit there and shake your head. It's amazing. And that movie did so well that Miles is only going to blow up from here. See? Yeah. You had it for $300 at one time, Bake? Yeah, man. But that's the whole thing. Sometimes you sit there and you're like, I should have. I did that with the Spider-Gwen variant. When she first came out, the Into the Spider-Verse, Edge of Spider-Verse #2, and I could have had it for like $200, and I was like, too much money. Now I kick myself in the ass all the time over that. You know what's funny, Joker? I did the same thing. I was out on a road trip. I stopped at like 6 Five Belows and couldn't find it anywhere. And I was checking. It was hard. See, I bought my Ultimate Fallout 4, the 1 in 25 variant. I got it for $25 when it first, before it really blew up. And it came back at 9.6. So I'm ecstatic with that. Because I think that's like a $700, $800 book right now. But this is my spec, and I'll tell you why. This is the second print. So I was looking at something. I think they made something like 100,000 or 150,000 copies of this, right? Not this book, but the first book. The second print had a run of, I think it said 50,000. I saw something today. But this is the variant. Now I'm being told that this was a retailer variant, so you had to purchase a certain amount of copies of the second printing to be able to get this. I can't find any concrete evidence on it. If anybody knows about it, let me know. But just want to show you with that. If you look at the second print on this, and this is a book that I was going to touch on. See, Wood, what's going on? Yeah, 96. Second print variant on that 90-day GPA, 24 of them sold for $138. But that's for the second print where you see his full mask. This is the second print variant. So I haven't even seen, I know I saw a couple of these sold for like $150 a piece. So that's my spec book. I think as soon as I could nail down, if anybody has that info or has a way, tell me. I checked Comic-Con and I couldn't find anything there, but I got both of these. I got these for $20 for both of them. I'm trying to find out what the print run on this is. If I can find out the print run, man, this is a book that we might be all have to spec on and try and hoard a little bit, because somewhere down the line, this might be, that book that becomes really big for Miles Morales. Hey, Silver Age Dave, how you doing, brother? How's everything? What other book is in that Ultimate Fallout realm right now? That Greg Land, Spider Gwen, the first appearance. That's another one that's high up there like that. That book is a really tough book, and it's an expensive book that does really well for itself from the modern stuff. Yeah, see what $4? You pay $4 for the second print. The second print, as you see, I just showed you, it's a $138 book right now for the second print and a 9.8 all day long. Thanos 1 in 25. Yeah, that's another one that's done well. But I'm talking that Greg Land and that Ultimate Fallout 4, they're in that $2,000 stratosphere. The other one that was like that is the X-23 variant also. Let me just see. But that kind of dropped when they, the Delotto one, when they went out there and they let them reprint it. It was just terrible. Just trying to find it. Let me see if I find it. Maybe 2010. Yeah, the Delotto. Yeah, see, it was a $1,200 book. Two of them sold last year. Before that, it was like a $1,400 book for the year. So the book has depreciated. That's one book that went down a bit in pricing due to the fact that they put out, a second printing. They let one of these companies go out there and use it as a variant, the same exact cover, which sucked because that's one of Delotto's greatest covers, in my opinion. I love that cover. Yeah, Edge of Spider-Verse 2. There you go, poor man's comic. Just one of those books. And the last thing I picked up, I'll show you guys. Just let me open it up here. And this was my man ETA Nick, who everybody knows. I hope everything's okay with ETA Nick. He's taking a little hiatus, doing whatever he has to do. Family comes first, but wishing him well. He's one of the pillars of this community. No, just nothing but knowledge. You guys, amazing. And he's going to take a little break right now, but just go back and check out all his old videos. Look at his videos on grading. It's just amazing how amazing this guy is. But Foom number 12, a book that Nick pointed out in one of his last videos. Yeah, a Pope. I was just looking and reading the comments. X-23, that's dropped. It's dropped like $500. I won mine. I got a 9.4. I won it in a raffle, so no complaints because I still love it. But Nick was pointing out that, Foom is a fanzine that was mailed out, but this right here predates Nova number 1. So some Richard Rider goodness right there. And these books have a tendency to spike a little bit when they do that. So I found one of these. I actually got it from Canada. Waited a little while because there were some problems with the mail, and scooped that up. I was really happy with it, Right, the Captain Marvel #1 Hughes for a couple years back too. Exactly. You know, it's not right. It's not right to the guy who puts out that money. You know, imagine you paid that 1,500 bucks and now your book depreciates like that. You know, kind of wrong. Kind of wrong on their part. You know. So those are my pickups. And now CGC just renewed my subscription, so I got $150 credit. So I'm probably gonna send some modern books to them. I wanted to send 5. I'm trying to figure out. I'm doing some experimenting on a couple books and just testing my grading skills with them. So I have to decide on what I'm gonna send. It's gonna be between this here, and that's Gambit #1, the gold edition. Uh, New Avengers #27 is definitely gonna go, just because I want to see what kind of a grade I can get back on this. Take a look. Oh, actually, I'll show you guys. I don't know if you guys have been watching my new episode. Is it slab worthy? I don't know. You know, I know some guys have watched it. Guys like it. You know. So I'm going to be doing this book next, and it's pretty crazy what this book is worth now. I'm hoping this one here, Eggs, is a 9.8 right there. This should be a 9.6, but if they're grading leniently, I might get that 9.8. This is in that 9.6, 9.8 range. I'm looking at this here as a 9.6 here. I picked this up for like 40 bucks on Instagram. Pressed it out, has some pressable defects, and another super high grade one here that I want to see. Even if this comes back a 9.4, I'm happy with it. And then I picked these up from Gills when he, you know, had that amazing haul. And if you guys saw this book here in a 9.8, and this is a probably, you know, that 9.6, 9.8 candidate all day long. I have that one there, which I'm thinking about. And then the last one maybe is that also. That's that First Hope Summers, 205 to J. Scott Campbell. So out of those books I just showed, I'm going to pick 5 of them. That's a great series. That's with the Neil Adams cover, Roman Curtis. Really nice cover. Actually, I think Manny and those guys are facilitating, or they're going to get, because I might be going also to Neil Adams is doing a signing at Royal Collectibles. And I think Manny and those guys are going to be getting some books and getting signatures for people and submitting them through CBCS. So Rags is telling me the ASM 252, the New Avengers, 13 to 27. Rags, that's 27. That's New Avengers 27. The Spectacular Spider-Man black copies, and the Ultimate Fallout 4. All right. Gorilla Grodd, what's going on, brother? You're in a bidding war right now. Where at? What are you bidding on, Roman? At this show, I believe he's charging $50. $50 at the store. I don't know about the one free. Last year he did one free. Last year he was only $30, so he went up even at an in-store signing. But the one thing about it, it was really good. He's not usually as personable. He was very charismatic and personal, talking, telling stories. It was pretty good. The Virgin of Life of Captain Marvel Hughes. That's a good looking cover. Yeah, Gills. I picked up a 252. I picked up those Peter Parker the Spectacular. He was just busy, man. I don't think he was more of a runaround. He was busy as hell. I'm always selling something, Gorilla Grodd. I'm always selling. The reason I sell is to speculate. And talk about selling. I don't know. You guys are on Instagram, but you might want to check it out if you guys are interested. First Banshee. This book is crisp. It's probably like a 7.5 to an 8.0, and I'm raffling this off on Instagram. You can buy a raffle spot, and you can pick your spots. And it's Erod212 on Instagram, $2 a spot. So for $2 or $10, whatever, if you buy 5 spots, you could possibly win. This book's about $140 to $150 in this condition. So, the odds are good. It's a nice book. But yeah, go on my Instagram page. I put a lot of books on Instagram. I also sometimes I'll sell some slabs and stuff like that on eBay. But I'd rather, I could work a deal with people, and I have with guys in the community. If I don't have to pay that 10% fee, I could always, help out somebody and knock off a little bit on the price, because it makes it just life that much easier for me, So here goes my dilemma. I'm doing a standard submission with the New York Warriors. And I want to submit probably 5 books. But the thing is, I got 8 here that I have. I probably have more than 8, but I narrowed it down to 8 books. Actually, I didn't narrow this down to 8 books. Submitting 25s over there, Regs? Yeah, I might let you know. That way you get that. Are you doing pre-screening? Yeah, you going 9.8 pre-screen or 9.6? All right, so I'll show you the books I have here that I'm thinking about. 9.8 pre-screen, nice. No surprises, exactly, and it only costs you $5 for every book you don't get. All right, so ASM number 39, first John Romita's signature. Cover. The reason I said Romita's signature, John Romita is doing a signing with New York Comics. So just posted it on Instagram. Take a look at it. I like Romita. It's a nice signature, and he doesn't do shows at all. This is probably like in the 6 to 7 range. It's got an indentation right there. See that? That's what hurts this book more than anything else. Other than that, this book is clean. Really clean. It's got a little pencil mark up there, some markings up there. But other than that, really, really nice book. Really, really nice book. Yeah, I don't do Desert Wind. People have had some issues with them, and I'm not happy with them. So I did New York Comics before. I got Romita to sign something. I got them for Stan Lee. Then they brought it to Romita. I got an ASM 100 signed, and I was very happy with the way they did it. Yeah, I know, Pope, but I got 40 also. I bought these at a high school show. It was amazing. That show had nothing except for one guy who was selling everything. It was a father and son. And I got these for a great, great deal. Another book I'm thinking about. This is another nice looking copy of Incredible Hulk number 102. Yeah, Joker. As soon as I go get off of here and I go on Instagram, I'll tag you on that. All right, I gotta find it and I'll tag you because the guy sent it to me today, so I want to take a look at it. Amazing Spider-Man number 18. Look at that copy. That's a nice copy. Only thing, it had a little issue up here by the face, but other than that, this book is pretty clean. Pretty clean for number 18. First Ned Leeds. Looks really good, right? I got these a couple years back. Pretty good price. Hawkman number 4. Won this for $20 in a raffle like 4 years ago. Bottom staple is detached, so I would say a 3.5 range. Other than that, looks really good. 3.5, 4.0 probably tops, but still 4.0 first Satana. Um, I actually won Hawkman 4 and Hawkman 1 for $25 in a raffle. It was like 4 years ago. So I was happy. You talk about Fire Gorilla Grodd. I'm gonna show you Fire. I paid $20 for this book a couple years back because everybody was focusing on 2 other books. I'll show you. People were not focusing on this. This is probably a lower grade 4.0. See, you can see the side. But if I can get a 4.0 on this book, I am super happy. And this is part of that trilogy. I walked into a shop and picked up a a Submariner #1 for like $25. I picked this up for $25. Yeah, but the cover presents really good, bro. It's just the spine is taking a beat, and the bottom corner. You can see the bottom. See that bottom corner there, and then the spine along here, fully attached. Just some wear on that spine and on the top. But that whole middle of it looks really, really clear. It looks really clean, as you can see. Of course, Mylar makes everything look better, but looks really clean. Yeah, this ain't going in the ocean, buddy. That's got to get graded and slammed. I only have 1 copy. I don't usually sell books. I only have 1 copy unless it means something to me. But if we look back, right? Fantastic Four. Number 49. We go 4.0. Yeah. 4.0. It was about $365 book for the last sale on it. And for the year, average, there was 8 of them, sold for about $368. So you're talking, $370 book, pay $25. I think that might be one I go for, Yeah, Dave, give me the 25 for that, right? Yeah, Rags, I'm leaning towards a 4. That's what I'm hoping. I'll even go 3.5 on that, but I'm leaning towards a 4, because it's structurally pretty sound. Even the back cover is crisp, Look at the back cover on that. So this is one I'm interested in seeing how it comes back. I'm definitely interested in seeing how it comes back. What else do I got here? Another one. All right, Gorilla Grodd, thanks for coming out, brother. I appreciate it. Oh, you gotta go hunting with me? Yeah, man. You can come hunting with the New York Warriors anytime. I'm always on the hunt. I slowed down a little bit, but I'm about to turn this shit up again. Right now, it's getting cold. I start hitting shops. I hit flea markets, shops. A lot of guys hit antique spots, and I haven't done that. That's another one. And I'm always trying to think ahead. Sometimes you get burnt and you buy books. FF49, I could look right now for you, folks. Let me take a look right now. But I'm always trying to think ahead of what book is going to be fire next. Like I've been invested in Nova. I picked up a 9.6. I think that's a great book. 9.0 just sold in December for $2,500, bro. So there you go, $2,500 for FF49. This is another book I'm thinking about grading. Just nice, very nice. Yeah. I hit. What I do. I shop not as much the shops, but the cons too. I go to the cons and I look for books that aren't hot right now. Try and make deals. And then I was specking on this when I first got back into the hobby really heavy. I picked up 3 copies of this because this is my favorite. X-Men are my favorite. So this one here has a couple of things on the corners. Top corner right there, as you can see. And then there's a couple of little things here. I'm hoping in the 6 to 7.0 range, but a book that slowly but surely has picked up a lot of heat within the last year, And Yeah, I shopped the cons on the last day also, as Regs is saying right there. Yeah, see what it's smart, and you know what? There's a couple of nice variants too. Um, for it, I think it was like when Platt was doing some work there. They're not variants, but they're low prints. And they're pricey. I found one in a convention. Found one in a flea market for like $3. I sold it for like $40. Yeah, 2,500, right, Dave? That's amazing for FF49. That's a crazy book. Yeah, oh, G-Pap, what's going on, bro? I'm sorry I didn't see you there. How's everything? You don't have a 94. All those great books you have, and you don't have a X-Men 94. Wow, that's surprising. I would have expected you to have one of those. Yeah, yeah. Nova One. I know. Nova One's the one I've been picking up. I have a couple. I have like 4 or 5 of those. A couple of raws. I had nothing high grade this year. I went to a New York Comic Con. I traded Adam Hughes, Catwoman, and I forgot it was another book. And I got that Submariner. I got the Submariner Iron Man book. This is a high grade. The only issue on this is a little bit on the corner there. I'm hoping for a 9.0 on this book. And right there, that's it. It's white. So you got a Nova. Rags is saying he's got a Silver Surfer #1 and a 9.0. That's a great book. And a Nova 1 and a 9.8. I got my Nova 1 and a 9.6. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I see what I kind of agree. It used to be where last day they were trying to dump inventory. What you're getting now, you'll get those mid-grade books a little better. I've picked up a book I was buying a lot of was She-Hulk. And I was getting those for $20 a pop. End of the con, I would walk around and get them for 15, $20. Buying them raw. Yeah, but then this is the last book I got graded. It's a low grader. It's got a spine split to it, but cover looks real good on it. I'm hoping in the 3.0-ish range because it's got multiple splits. But other than that, that looks good. Bottom corner right there. See that? So those are my 8 books that I'm hemming and hawing about which ones I'm going to get graded. I'm going to do 5 of them, hopefully. $5 you found one for, huh, Seawood? That's a good one. What's Submariner #5? What is that? Is that whatchamacallit? Tiger Shark? First Tiger Shark? I believe that's what it is. But I was showing guys before, the guys that weren't on here, this book right now, First Banshee. I'm running a raffle on Instagram, so if you're on Instagram and you're interested in this book, stop by. $2 a spot. So $2, buy 5 spots for $10. Gets the opportunity to win this book. I think that's a pretty nice book to own. I have one graded. I have an 8.0, so that's why I'm able to let this one go. So if you're interested, Erod212, go on Instagram, take a look. Yeah, you know what, Joker, the cover presents really nice. It's got 2 spine splits. Yeah, Dave, you got to get on Instagram with all the stuff you post on all the time. You'd have a ball, and it's so easy because you're just taking pictures. I was going to show these on the New York Warriors auction, but I won't be on this week. But these will be available eventually. If anybody's interested in these, the set, hit me up. We can work something out. Actually, these are the 2 singles. I have the sets on these. I also have this set here. There we go. If you're interested in the Carnage, that's going to be available for sale. Probably going to raffle that off, auction that off somewhere along the line. Virgin, the Perillo one. It's amazing. Manny, what's up, kid? How's everything? Fellow New York Warrior, Manny NYC here. And then this is available. Just hit me up, and I'll work out a deal with people on these. Selling this as a set. So that's amazing Perillo work right there. So I'm gonna sell that. No, I didn't send anything to CGC because I'm still pressing. I just finished pressing Jeff's books out. I got to press Marky's books and a couple books for Biggs, and then they're going to go out right after that, Manny. Pope Service almost has a full run on Silver Surfer. He needs 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fire. That's good. That's good shit, bro. Be done. That's a nice set to complete. Everybody knows I do that. Also have that, which is dope. Love that right there. Yeah, I'll just charge you a second time if you need more work. You know I always got you, bro. Yeah, because your books have been with me for a bit, but I was waiting. I thought you were going to submit a few more books, but then you didn't. Because Biggs had told me you were going to submit some more books. So yeah, that's it, fellas. I just want to show you those books and see what everybody thought on what books I should be submitting to CGC. It's been a tough decision. Beyond the Blast Doors, what's going on, bro? It's been a tough decision for me to decide which ones I want to do. The modern ones not as hard. I know, kind of know which ones I want to do. And it's only 7 of them, so I might just do all 7 of them. The X-Men and the Silver Surfer #1 rags. See, all right. So let's say I do the X-Men and the Silver Surfer, right? That's 2. I'm leaning towards doing this just because of the value of the book. I want to see what it comes back at. So let's say that's 3. I still have 2 more books to do. So out of these 5, right, so it's that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Which ones would you do? Dave saying the ASMs. Yeah, you know, Dave. I was leaning towards doing this 18 right here. I got to see that. Pope Service is saying he's days away from completing his Tomb of Dracula run, which is a great run, a fantastic read. He bought a #5. He's got 1 through 70 near mint. Hey, Sawyer's Comics, what's going on? How's everything? That's what I was saying. See, what it's a low grade Zatanna because it's detached on a staple, so I'm thinking in 3.5 range right there. Hoping for a 4.0. All right, so the census kind of seems that we're gonna go with that one. So I'm down to 1 book. I'm kind of leading on this one here, just because it's in pretty nice shape. It's first Ned Leeds, early Spider-Man runs, and I'm loving my ASM runs. You know, you guys that follow me have seen I've been getting most of my Spidey keys slabbed, but that's not a bad book either. And then this is probably in that 7.0-ish range, I would say. So I'm probably, I don't know. Yeah, see, I'm not going to get Ramita to sign that cover yet. I want another copy. I try and have 2. I try and keep a blue label, and if I get Ramita to sign that one, I have an extra 122 that I'm probably going to get Ramita to sign this time around. I was talking to Murph about that. I'm kind of, yeah, I know, Manny. I know you got a 7.5. Manny got some amazing books. People don't know. You know, you guys see all his slabs, but you got to see some of his blue labels. He's got a Captain America Golden Age. It's gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm so jealous of that book. Love it, love it. Got some good stuff. So yeah, it's probably gonna be this. I think that's it. What's everybody think on that for the fifth book? And then I got another stack that I got to press out that I haven't pressed out of books. Some Silver Age books that I want to get. I got the first Dawn of Troy, and I also have first Wally West. I got to do the first Wally West. I don't know if I have that here. Let me just see. 1 second. There you go. Yo, Manny, you saw this? I'm raffling this off on Instagram. $2 a spot. I'm thinking about sending this in to get Ramita to sign it. It's probably like a 6-0-ish copy, 5.560, but get Ramita's signature right in there, right along there, you know, in that light space right there. Thinking about that. I want to do that. But here's another book that eventually has got to get graded. It's a pretty nice copy. Brave and the Bold, number 60. This, you know, black background books are tough. First Dawn of Troy. Another book that I'm picking up a little steam. Probably like a 7.0 copy. Conan the Barbarian, number 1. And then here's a bad boy right there. I love that. Look at that. First Kid Flash. Fire. Love that book. Love that book. And then another book that Manny's got graded. Actually, I pressed one of these, and this is nowhere near as high a grade as his. I pressed it up and we got a grade bump on it. Is that right there? That's Steranko. Like that a lot. Yeah, you know what it is, Gorilla? I don't have an actual sell list. I show books around and stuff like that. If you see anything, like if you're into those variants and stuff like that, and you're interested in that, hit me up. You know, leave me a message or something. We'll work something out. I own 2 copies of this. One of these has to get graded. First Bullseye. And then I just sold a copy of this. This is probably a little higher graded copy. I just purchased this. I actually have 2 of these, but that's Eternals number 1. This book caught fire. So, oh, you sold it, Manny? Wow, good for you, bro. Good for you. Yeah, just hit me up on Instagram if you want Gorilla Grodd, and just, you know, talk to me, and we can work something out. Let me know which ones you're interested in, and I'll work something out. But that's it, guys. Just appreciate everybody coming out. You know, just wanted to talk a little bit here, show some books, and Pope. There's techniques for everything, and also the thing with the square bound is, when was it made? You know, like this square bound here. Staples are inside there, but they're also, I believe it's the bronze. There's also square bounds that were with glue. So if you go too hot on your temperature or too much pressure, the glue oozes out onto your book. So you got to be careful. Got to know your books and just play with them for a while. It's all about heat and technique. Technique is really big when it comes to pressing. And, you know, little tricks that you pick up as you go along. you go along. You figure out trial and error is how I learned a lot. I had the New York Warriors giving me all kinds of books, and I was just pressing them just to work on them. All scrapbooks that they didn't want, and it helped out a lot. And besides, I have a storage unit just of old books and books that I've been collecting my whole life. So I pressed out a lot of those, and then I worked on all different situations. And then also there's a couple of groups that I belong to where we share tips with each other and stuff like that. So it's always fun. Yeah, we'll see. Like this one here has staples on the cover, right? When the staples on the coverage, but they what they did is they put glue along the binding, bro. It's alongside of the page. It happened to me. That's the only reason I know. And it was a crap book I was working on, but the glue with too much heat will come out. It'll you soften up the glue, and it came out onto the book. So you gotta watch. You know what, Joker? I've never pressed a poster, but I think all paper could be pressed. It's all about heat and pressure. That's like Sports Illustrated covers. Follow Amazing Murphy in it. He talks about those things. CGC, it's crazy. Like the first Tom Brady is an expensive Sports Illustrated, not signed or anything, just expensive, bro. So that's another little venue that I might just dabble into. Like if you're at a flea market or somewhere and you see some pretty nice Sports Illustrateds, look them up, get them on the cheap. Yeah, you're right, Pope. Like I have a Seal 160, and that holds about 2 books. The 200 can do a couple more books, but then that's all regular voltage. After that, you go into industrial, and you got to go to 220. So that doesn't work for me. I'm actually thinking about picking up another press now, though, just to use it for cool pressing. That way I could press books in a lot faster format. I can do more books at a time. Not press them faster, but do them more. I take my time. Most of the guys, that have gotten books pressed by me, not a shameless plug, but, I put the effort into it. I pressed the ASM 14 for a customer the other day. I think I showed it on Instagram. He gave it to me. It was a 4.0. We took a look at the book. Had a lot of pressable defects. Had the old blue label. Came back a 5.0. So he was super, super happy. Real happy. But again, that was it. Again, if anybody knows what the print runs on this is, and if this was truly a 1 in 25, a store ratio where I believe I was told you had to buy 25 copies of the second print to get this, let me know. Because I'm hearing that the second print only had a 50,000 run, and I don't know what the run on this is, because this is the variant for the second print. So I'm trying to find out if anybody can steer me in that right direction, because that's my spec book right now. I've been picking that up on the cheap, But that's it. Thanks for everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. New York Warriors have an auction tomorrow. Unfortunately, I won't be there, but come check out Biggie's, Manny, Marky, and all those guys. Just great deals. They've been putting up some good books. Matter of fact, Biggie's got a real nice book. I believe he's got an ASM 300 that's going to be raffled off. So go check it out. What's up, Gamma? How's everything, brother? Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. About done. Yeah, hit me up, Rags. We'll talk, all right? But that's it. So until my next haul. Oh, and also check out my next episode for Is It Slab Worthy? I've been getting some good feedback on it. I don't know if everybody here has watched those, but I did Hulk 377. We talked about the second print variant, and before that, I forgot what else we talked about. But once a week, I'm gonna pick a more of a modern book that we see heating up or we think is heating up, and see, if it's worth getting graded or not. Remember, it's all about time sensitivity with a lot of this stuff. The information I'm putting you out is for that week, and then sometimes we either movies or everything else. I'm sorry, Regs. You know what? You got to follow my math, bro. I don't think it's that confusing. What didn't you understand there? Silver Age Dave, you watched it? Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. See, Dave liked it. See, Regs, I touched bases on what you asked, though. You asked about, like, would it be worth it, like, on the 9.8. So if you watch my second one with the Incredible Hulk 377, I delved into that where only the 9.8 would be slab worthy. And the thing is, I take 10 books, and that way you can get an aggregated scale to figure out. But even if you don't make a profit on, let's say, the 9.4, if you sold everything together for that margin that we're talking about, that's how that's how that profit is figured out. But that's it, guys. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon. Check out the Warriors tomorrow. See their live auction at 9:30 on Big E's channel, and they'll be on next Monday, I believe it is. They'll have their show. So peace.